It's back to being bitter cold again. It has warmed up, it's after work, it's still daylight, and obviously I'm on my way home. What, that's all I got, but that should be enough. Lori Lee said that Safeway had fruitcake, so I'm looking for fruitcake. It's really hard to talk to you guys in a store. Not only did they have fruitcake, they also had this stuff. Look guys, I will stand still for a second so you can see the pretty freaking sunset. Would have been prettier down by the water. Anyway, had to stop at the store, had to pay storage, had to go to the bank, running around. It's dark now. Where's my keys? I was sitting here chowing down on fruitcake, and then I figured that I'd show you guys that I actually got some. Well, you saw that I got some, but that I'm actually eating it. Finally, devouring fruitcake. Want some? Got good? He likes it. Hey, Mikey. You guys remember that commercial, right? The baby likes a fruitcake. Oh, damn. I shouldn't have done that. Now he's going to want some of mine. Ugh. I am so happy you like the fruitcake. That's my boy right there. I'll tell you what. Well, you just poked them. Stop poking the hellions.
Phoenix, here. It's the phone.
That's not the phone.
Say hi. Hi.
He's waving. We're enjoying some bacon popcorn. I guess we're about ready to watch a movie. Are we ready to watch a movie? Or are we doing it later?
Conjuring first.
Okay.
I want to be really scared.
That way I can wake up in the middle of the night and scare you. Just kidding, I don't wake up in the middle of the night.
No, it snores like a freight train through everything. And so does this one.
Yes! Like father, like son, again! Second time today. Want some more?
They're a little big, but hey, he's going to grow into them the next month. What did he do?
Nothing.
You spit in there? Ah, you licking in there?
No. I'm eating via tongue.
That's alright. Your spawn came out of my belly, so it can't get much worse than that, can it?
No, I guess not. Movie 1, The Conjuring. Have you guys seen it? What'd you think of it? Post it down in the comments. We're gonna watch it now. So we're probably in the middle of the movie right now.
I started it, though. I hit it.
Yeah, she started it.
If there's any movement on it, it laughs.
My parents got this for Phoenix.
Yeah, thanks, Troy's parents, for getting us a haunted toy.
And it's cool, but
We like doing a haunted house, but we want a thing that's really haunted.
it's freaking creepy because like there's no one around the table after she had activated it. And now it was on the table and she was in the other room changing the baby's diaper and the thing just starts laughing on the table and we're watching this movie and I'm like, holy crap!
The little Fisher Price haunted house that I got him.
That
it's
we've
gone off
vlogged before.
maybe 4 or 5 times so far by itself, sitting over there, no one around it.
Wow.
It did the other day. I was sitting on the floor right there. The baby was like over there, and the door, the little creaky door thing, and went ee. And I was like, oh Jesus! Why is nobody here when this happens?
Baby's eyes are getting sleepy. And the second movie is about ready to begin. So we just made it through The Conjuring, which I've never seen it before. I don't think you've seen it before.
No, but of course it was based on a true story from Connecticut, where I'm from.
Now, was it based on a true story, or was it just based on a true story, like the Blair Witch Project was true?
No, that like the haunting in Connecticut, that actually happened. Not exactly like that, but it actually happened.
Okay, cool. During the movie, I was like calling the shots, and Lori Lee was like, "You've seen this before, haven't you?" And I'm like,
No, and you were like predictable. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of was. Now the door opening and then, yeah.
The lights, yeah. So it was predictable in parts. Just like it's predictable that Phoenix will throw his binky on the floor at least 24 times before he goes. And now I'm wondering who wants to go to sleep. Give me my binky, that's mine. Okay, so anyway, the movie, The Conjuring, I'd recommend it if you like movies of possession. I think it was well done. I liked it.
There was a lot of parts in the movie I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though. It was based in the 70s. It was said to have been filmed in the 70s, and the only real
7 months before I was born.
You're dating yourself.
Yeah, it was 7 months before I was born in Connecticut, and I was born in Connecticut right after that happened.
Phoenix looks at me like, oh my god! You guys have to go back and watch that. So, anyway, hold on. I have squirrels because of her. She's like, No, I have something to say. Wait. I'll be like Zach and Jeremy, be like, shut up. But I don't want to tell her to shut up because that's rude. So anyway, the only part that I got that was like from the 70s is they said groovy in it one time, and there was something else that they said, and then the equipment they were using, but it just felt like it was still present day. It was just like they were driving around an old Volkswagen bus and stuff like that. Yes. What? Ooh, I pick you. Yes. You have a question?
The most haunted houses. It was on that Facebook page, Creepy Old Houses. One of the most haunted houses is from Thompson, Connecticut, where I grew up. It's this, and it was like right down the street from where I used to live too, and it's still there.
This house is haunted, but of course you guys have heard me talk about that before.
Right down the street from where the house is, there's an above ground graveyard.
Is there a chance of water or flooding?
No, not in that area.
Oh, okay.
But they go up 8 to 10 feet high, and there's cement about, it's like a 2-foot wide cement brick wall surrounding it. And then there's the dirt in there, and there's about maybe 10 graves in there. I drove my car right up to it, and I walked up to the top of my car, and I jumped in the graveyard. And I went back a few times. I kept being drawn to it. It's a family called the Rosses, and I kept being drawn back there.
Did we tell you that we sat down also and watched
Insidious 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep very well tonight.
So anyway, I'm going to use, and I'm saying this so that I can also remind myself when I'm editing, I'm going to use Jay LaRose's Happy Haunting for the outro tonight, simply because Jay LaRose was the long-haired fiend in Insidious 1 and 2, which we did not know that, because we did not know that he was in 2, but he is.
Well, until we saw him. I think they must have taped them back to back because the kid didn't age at all. And
well, that back to back, and also they cut a bunch of scenes at the same time that they were filming the original Insidious. I'm distracted by somebody that probably doesn't want to be on camera right now. And just like that, guys, it's time for some cock. Are you ready for commenting on comments? I don't know. I'm like, okay. Anyway, sorry, you guys know I'm a little off. We're going to make it quick tonight, so I'm going to choose a few. I did read everybody's, and I thank you, everybody, for your comments. Tarkus Head, we enjoy watching you stop them and drop them, but our favorite part is the after effect. After the panels have gone back up, and they're alone in the hall to gather themselves, laughing and squealing. Great fun. Thank you, I appreciate that. Tina Baz, we would fly over and volunteer to help you build your haunt if you ever needed the help. I need help all the time, so that would be really cool. And also, do you eat your fruitcake with cheddar cheese? No. I've never heard that. I think that I would try bacon before I try cheddar cheese. Can you guys see me, or is that light back there like making me all dark? Like I'm tan. But I'm really not. Steve Lewis, that Haunter's wedding was so freaking cool, it almost makes me feel like getting a divorce and doing the whole thing again. Halloween style. Go for it. Let me know how that works out for you. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool to be there and be a part of it, and also creating, just like what I do for Halloween, creating memories for the people that go through the haunt, the actors, the volunteers, everybody that's involved, including my neighbors that listen to the screaming. You know, it's all about creating memories, so I'm glad to have been given the opportunity to create the video for them, to give them the memory. Alright guys, with that note, it's 1:15. I've got about an hour and a half of editing to do, so I'm going to say goodnight, happy haunting, and let's have Jay LaRose take us out.